morning. I hope you all are fine. I am Sonam Jain here. Today I am going to teach you chapter 10, that is what is cooking. Now look at the picture. Color the spaces which have dots in them. Now what do you see? See, whatever you see, fine, you have to write down in the given space that is there. Fine, that is here. See at the bottom. Fine, you have to color the dot space. Now recognize the picture here. First is kadai, pressure cooker, spatula, tawa, pot, ladle, spatula, fine, fry pan. Now in the picture you must have found some utensils that are used for cooking. Are there any other utensils used in your house for cooking? Which are they? Fine, in the given space you have to write down, fine, which type of utensils are used in your house for cooking. Fine. Now first is ladle, tawa, spatula, pot, fry pan, pressure cooker. Yes. Now next question is, what are utensils made of? Fine. See, you have to write down what are utensils made up of in this given space. Fine. Utensils are made up of steel, see here, iron, see, I hope you all have seen, fine, you all have seen the tawa and kadai, see, fine, iron kadai, fine. Now utensils are made up of copper, glass, bronze and earthen pots. See, fine, you have seen the, fine, earthen pots, mitti ke bartan, fine. Now ask some elderly people what kind of utensils were used earlier. Fine, you have to ask from your elders, fine, what kind of utensils were used earlier. Now we do not cook all the things that we eat. Fine, we can't cook all type of things whatever we are eating. Fine. Now find out which things we eat raw, which ones we cook before eating, which are the things we eat both cooked and raw. Now first off, write down things that we eaten raw. Fine. See, in the given space you have to write down the things which we are eating raw. Fine. Now firstly write down tomato, carrot, radish, cabbage. See, these are the things we are eating raw. Fine, there is no need to cook it. Fine, we can eat it without cooking also. Fine. Now next is things that are eaten after cooking: dal, rice, chapati, brinjal. Fine, these are things we are eating after cooking only. Fine. Now things that are eaten both raw and cooked. Fine, carrot, tomato, black gram, cabbage. I hope all of you have seen the black gram, kale chane. Fine, these are eaten raw as well as after cooking. Fine. Now have you seen a chapati being made in the kitchen or anywhere else? There are so many things to be done for this. Taking out flour in a utensil. First thing is you have to take the flour in a utensil, fine, in a container, fine, kneading it into a dough. Fine, after that you have to make a dough. Now making small balls of the dough. Fine, after that you have to convert the complete dough into a small balls. Fine, rolling out the balls and then cooking it on the fire. Fine. See, I hope you have seen the tawa. Fine, this is used to roast the chapati. Fine. After all this, the chapati reaches your plate after so much of effort. Fine. See, you getting the chapati after so many efforts. Fine. Now go to the kitchen and observe something being cooked. What all was done to cook it? Write the sequence. Don't forget to write the name of the item being cooked. Look at the notebook. Fine. See, you are not able to see the, you are not able to check the, you are not able to look the notebook of your classmates. Fine. See, now you have to write down the name of the item. Fine. Firstly, you have to write down the name of the item, whatever you have observed in the kitchen. Fine. In the given space, you have to write down the name of the food item. After that, you have to write down the sequence which is followed with that. Fine. Now, see, I have written the name of the item is rice. First thing is, take a bowl of rice grains, wash them with plain water. Third is, take about 2 glasses of water in a pan. Put rice grains in the pan, boil on the stove, and the last important step is cook till rice is done. Fine. You have to cook, fine, till the rice is done. Fine. If you will switch off the burner, then you will get uncooked rice. Fine. See, you have to follow the complete process for getting the rice. Fine. Now come to next. See here, given below are different methods of cooking. Write the names of 2 things cooked by each of these methods. Add some more methods of cooking to the list and give examples too. Fine. See, you have to write down the methods of cooking, then you have to write down the examples. Find the things which you have cooked. Find the following methods. Now see, I have written the methods of cooking: roasting, boiling, frying, and baking. Fine. See these methods I have written here. Fine. These 4 methods I have written here. Fine. See, you have to write down the 2 examples of these following methods. Fine. You have to write down the 2 examples of these methods. Fine. Now, first one is here roasting. Fine. Roasting sweet potato corn, boiling potato rice, frying puri, pakodi, baking chapati, cake. Fine. See, at the last I am adding steaming. Fine. See, idli, dokla we are getting after steaming. Fine. At the last I am adding steaming. These are the 5 methods here. Now see the resources. Fine. See the resources whatever you were using for cooking the food. Fine. See here. See in the center we have written the fuel: kerosene oil, coal, electricity, gas. Fine. These are we using for cooking the food. Fine. These are the fuel. Fine. See in the chola we are using wood. Fine. In the gas, in the cylinder we are using the LPG gas, and in the solar we are using the solar sunlight. Fine. And in the heater, electric heater, we are using the electricity. Fine. And in the angiti we are using the coal. Fine. See in the pressure cooker, see in the pressure stove we are using the kerosene oil. Thank you. Have a nice day.